Hello there, welcome to Ekatari Fashion. I'm happy to have you here. If you're an old subscriber, thank you. And if you are new, welcome to the place to be. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a fitted dress without darts. Yes, no darts, but you can still wear your dress fitted. We are going to be using some dart elimination technique. Let's just go on. So now the first thing I've done is to draft my pattern. So this is a basic dress pattern, and if you don't know how to do this, check my channels to see how to get your basic dress pattern. So with this pattern now, we are just going to be eliminating the dart on this pattern. So just stay with me as I show you how to do this. So we'll be starting with the front block. I'm taking away the back block now to show you what to do on the front block first. So the first thing I'm doing now is to divide it to the up and the down. So that's the waistline I just divided. So the next thing now is to eliminate both the waist dart and the bust dart. So to do this, the first thing I'll do is to open up the waist dart. So I'm going to take off the waist dart like this using my scissors. So after taking it off, I'll also take off the bust dart. When I'm done taking off the bust dart, I will just close it up. I'll close the bust dart. I'll close the bust dart, and you'll notice that the bust dart has now transferred to the waist dart. I'm just trying to do it very well, but carefully, so it doesn't fall off. So now I've closed the bust dart. I'll use my tape to just hold it down. So now both the bust dart and the waist dart are on the waist dart. I don't know if you get what I mean. So the next thing now is to transfer that waist dart to eliminate the waist dart. We have only one dart right now, and it's on the waist. So to be able to do this, I just need to close that place, to be able to work properly. So I've used another paper, placed it on there, so just close it. So I have a complete block, not a block that it's opened. I don't know if you get what I mean. So the next thing now is to transfer that dart. The dart is still there. We are going to remove it completely from this block, and that will be my channel for removal. So from the first dart leg, I'll just draw a straight line to this channel where I want to remove the dart from. That's my armhole. Then the second dart leg too, I'll just draw another line to that same point that I created on the armhole. That is where we'll be removing the dart from. So now, after doing that, transferring the dart to that point, I'll just take it out. And there you have it. We do not have any dart on this block anymore. Don't worry about how it looks. It's going to turn out very well. You might be wondering, how is this going to be like? Yes, stay tuned and see what it's going to turn out to be. So now we've eliminated all that from this. Let's eliminate the dart on the bottom part of the dress. So just like we did for the upper part, the next thing is to create a point where we are going to be eliminating the dart from, and that will be the point. So from the first dart leg, I'll just draw a straight line to that point, and I'll do the same for the other side. Draw it from the other dart leg to this point. Okay, so next thing to do is to cut it off. See what I've done? So cut it off. Once you remove it, you have eliminated the dart on the bottom part of the dress. So this is me taking it off. And once you take it off, what to do next is just to join it back. Okay, so you put it together and use your tape to hold it down. So this is me holding it back together. So once you are done holding it back together, you need to bring the top and the bottom part together again. So this is me doing just that. See? So I'm going to use my tape to hold them together. And now you will notice that there is a space there. What are we going to do with that space? We are just going to use another paper, pattern paper, to cover that space, and you see what I will do next. Yes, guys, it works. I've tried it over and over and it works for me. So you can try it too when you finish watching this video. It helps a lot sometimes. So I'm just going to place that pattern paper under, and I'll use my tape to hold it again in place. So I would try to get my waistline. Okay, I'm going to try to get my waistline. So to do this, the middle point, that midpoint of that space, I'll just mark it and I will draw a line to join the waistline. Remember, we took out the waistline, so you can see from the waistline on the side, I'll just draw. So this is our new waistline. The next thing to do is to place your waist measurement there. Your waist measurement divided by 4. You place it there. So for me, it's 35. So I'm just dividing my tape rule into 4 parts, and then I'll place it on the waistline to get my exact waist measurement. So I've done that, and this is my waist measurement right now. So once I mark the point, I'll just use my ruler to join it like this. See? So after joining it, the next thing is to take off, and you have your pattern. If you sew with this cloth, it's going to be fitted, yet there will be no darts. There will be no visible darts because you have eliminated the dart. So the next thing is to place it on your fabric, add your sewing allowances, and you are good to go. So this is it for the front part. Just for clarity's sake, and for those who would like to know more, I'm going to be doing for the back. The difference between the back and the front is that there is no bust dart at the back. Okay, there is no bust dart at the back. So I'm going to show you how to eliminate your darts on the back block. So as usual, just open it up like this, divide the up and the bottom. Then next, like we did for the front, you eliminate that dart by getting a vent, a place where the dart will be taken out from. So that's it. That's the point. Okay. So now from one dart leg, draw all the way to that point. That's to the side back. Then from this other leg too, draw to the point, just the way I've done it. And you take out, you take it off. Take it off and use your tape rule, your paper tape to hold it together. So after holding this together, the next thing is to work on the top part. Like I said, there is no bust dart here, so it's very easy. We'll just get a point on the armhole and then draw from one dart leg to that point, then the next dart leg to that point too, and then we use our scissors to take out. So use your scissors, just take out the dart. After taking it out, you tape it again. After taping, you join the back and the front together. So I've taped it, and then I'll just bring the bottom and the top together. So I'm just bringing the bottom part and joining it with the top part. Okay, and so after doing this, we are going to have to draw our waistline back. And to be able to draw this waistline, you need to put another paper under. So I'm just going to get a rough paper and put it under and tape it to enable us get our new waistline, the waistline that we removed. So this is me taping it, and you will notice that the space at the back, that space is not as large as the front part. The one for the front, that space that was left at the waistline was so big. It was bigger than this because of the bust dart. But for this one, there was no bust dart. So it's just small. So I will not bother getting the midpoints. All I'll just do is just draw my waistline. So after drawing the waistline, I'll put my waist measurement there. So that is 35 divided by 4, and I'll place it there to get my waistline. Yes guys, It's as simple as that. So after getting your waistline, you join it together as should and place it on your fabric and cut out. Yes, place it on your fabric and cut out. Put your zipper allowance, your sewing allowance, and you are good to go. If you enjoyed this video, I showed you a new technique that you didn't know about. Why don't you subscribe to my channel for more videos like this? Thank you so much for watching and for being here. I am very, very grateful. So I use this pattern to make something for a client, and it was so nice. Give it a try and tell me what you think in the comment section. See you next time. Take care and bye.